The Emancipation Proclamation and the American Civil War.
The Civil War started when the South seceded from the Union in 1861, when conflict arose about slavery. The Northern's rural agriculture was based upon the use of slaves due to it being economically necessary. This reliance of slavery had the people assume that slaves were property and not humans. The Northerners of the Union, on the other hand, thought slavery morally wrong and inhuman. The vast difference created tension between the two.
So Lincoln proposed the first document of the Emancipation Proclamation to his cabinet, which included secretaries William H. Seward and Gideon Welles. In July 13th, 1862, as a war measure to cripple the Confederacy. Lincoln thought that if the slaves in the southern states were freed, then the Confederacy could no longer use them as laborers to support the army in the field, thus hindering the effectiveness of the Confederates' war effort. However, Lincoln needed to prove that to the Union government, who could enforce the proclamation. 9 days later, Lincoln held another meeting. The document was seen as a weapon for the Confederates, since it had the potential to free the rebellious slaves against the government and add additional men to the Union Army. In September of 1862, Abraham Lincoln decreed that unless the rebellious states returned to the Union by January 1st, freedom would be granted to the slaves within those states. This was an executive order, but no state took it seriously.
Lincoln followed through and on January 1, 1863, composed the final Emancipation Proclamation, which took effect and had an immediate as well as a compound effect on the course of the war. It saved the Union because free slaves could now become an official war aim by allowing them to join the Union armed forces, and by the end of the war nearly 200,000 would honorably serve.